shout out to my guy. I gave it to Swamps who won second and third round. Swamps' second round was phenomenal. That was crazy. It was on one. And you know that was a all drug bar. They agreed on that. And Red said he won the second.
From Ford Field in
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Detroit Lions. We are ready for football. Michael Badgley set to do the honors, and we are underway from Ford Field. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Round 3, why clearly? I think just a little bit of breakdown on the round to understand why you got it round 1 clearly, because the execution coming out the gate, it was just impactful. I just think you got to run fast.
Lawrence going to put it up right away. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Lawrence's throw is on target to Duvernay. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
But the big battle, you know what I mean? I know I see Geezy saying drop the night, but that's a show. I said, I don't think
now Lawrence. It's caught by Davis. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short game.
Uncorks one for Davis. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. An excellent game, 35 yards. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call
on that is
clear video evidence to the contrary.
Video up, I just put it up earlier. By the time this drops, it already be up. So anybody watching this, there's a video with fans.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Now Lawrence to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Devin Duvernay from 13 yards out. And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal. and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
I can't vote on it.
So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. He's fielded right at the goal line.
Same thing with A-Wood and Av. But the difference in that battle is A-Wood told me himself that he lost quick. But as much as we don't go for excuses, A-Wood also, he told me some behind the scenes.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Things like that from certain battlers.
To Montgomery to begin the drive.
Respecting that the battle not only shows up, not only completes the business, but also
any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I know Coach told me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
So I spoke to A-Wood briefly about that, so I respect him. I respect it. But you can't take nothing from Adam.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. Takes it to about the 37.
Everybody's pretty much got him.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That's big. Curious to see how he caps out.
The throw on 2nd down is gone. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Swapping Reds, definitely a lot of chatter going on, but we already talked about the crowd.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now Lawrence down around his goal line. A short throw to Ingram. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
He knows behind the scenes that even fucking B-Magic has the surprises on there. And he shows up completely 100%.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack on offense. Sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Man always had a lot of respect for him as a person, as well as
now Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
So, excuse me.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Big K is
on 3rd down, Lawrence.
In my opinion, I don't
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Watching Scott for a very, very long time.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pick up, 9 yards on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and a yard. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Here comes 3rd and Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
And that's why you spend a 1st-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft it.
His punches. I'm not going to
now
say
it's
that
Goff off the bootleg.
I'm not going to say that.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 35.
The energy of his mind.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
That's how I feel about it.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Even though I'm not a rapper.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Studying it. That's when I'll be like, yo, act like how to rap. When he's in those moments, just got to rap.
Looking to throw.
You know what I'm saying? In my mind, early in the battle, when K was starting,
toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. Here's Goff.
He doesn't hide his emotions in those moments.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's all coming together where it's just like, okay, it's not going to be the best show for Big King tonight, right? All in all, I think he has some pretty solid.
Actually able to punch this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
That's not me.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll look to ETN to start things out. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. but that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground. Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
In a strap in? Let's be clear, people, that means that he respects that ball.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
You know, people say like an 8-rep showtime is a cheat because they'll enhance the ball.
Out of the gun. Gone.
Right? So Twerk is going to get that.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. He made his first attempt, this from 45. Badgley's kick is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
It's epic shit. First kind of awesome will come out.
So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Jaguars back with it on offense. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 19. Lawrence.
I know that when you walk up there and it's like, I support the home.
Forced out to his left. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. On 4th down, on his Logan Cook to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond.
To go into the details of the ball, I'm not here to strip down his balls and what achieved. So
possession goes over here on the punt. And the line getting set to go now. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
The action to Twerk. Saying, like, what do y'all want me to say? And people have watched Big King.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
I don't want to stay on this
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
As I'm listening to Geechee's first round, I was asking myself,
from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. St. Brown in motion right.
Because he laid heavy on.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And then obviously it gained legs.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
The guy just right this round.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
And I asked around, but I didn't ask Gotti directly.
They'll fake the handoff. Now gone.
People got it, and some people said that.
That'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10.
The whole battle rap coach.
Gone.
Start your first round.
Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
This is his first round. He was expecting his 3rd round to be like some smoke shit or something.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
This is Hitman. How do you win this week? I know people look at Holland for his fucking first round, but Gotti's first round was something. So I said that on 15 Minutes of Fame. I said, I got Holland 2-1, but Gotti was running. He was running like that first round.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
A crowd will start to lean in one direction to the point where it's just like, they'll start chanting the whole fight back. They'll do that.
Now a play fake, and it's gone.
Less energy for you. They'll raise the expectations.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
When I said sometimes he takes people's at the balls and flips. He did the Jason.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Back to him. So
Badgley able to knock this one through, and they jump back in front here. It's 9-7.
His first round so much. Him so much.
So he's been a busy man here in his first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, he's still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
I'll have to fight his way back. In the 2nd round, he had
on 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I got the 3rd round clear for Holland. I think Geechie's approach to the 3rd round. Now,
here's Lawrence.
His first round's material was because
open man is Duvernay. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away.
Could it be that he let his foot off?
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And a fair catch signaled for and take it just outside the 20-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. At their own 22. He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery. And a short pickup to about the 25. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 2nd and 7. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
So much, you can be buried with a first round and never make it back out.
Now Goff looking to change the play.
First round, you get buried so deep where it's a struggle. I mean, a lot of times people go to the conventional route.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And once he escapes the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
Got his 3rd round. I thought if for anything else, he left the door open. I think it was his lightest round. I think it's clear that was his lightest round of the battle. Right?
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
But especially when you're coming after the things that's being said in the 1st and 2nd, when you get into that type of angle in the 3rd, you know, you got the fans warm.
There's
fans
Goff.
over their knives out, looking for blood. And then you bring out a shield.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. First down.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Girls in the building screaming like, right.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 10 more there and another first down. And if his coaches are correct, we're going to see a lot more runs like that from this young rookie going forward.
And you know, slapping each other on the back up in the boots right now? The scouting department, because they really recommended this guy highly, and he's justifying their faith in him.
In the middle of the battle, just not look like that. Guy who comes out, he does a lot of sitting in angle and then some A-bird angle, I think. And comes out, he does a fresh angle on a battle rapper for the first time, talking about Gotti's BM, right? And then he talks about, same way you talk about mine, I talk about yours, right? So it almost comes off like a rebuttal.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said.
If they got something up their sleeve when they choose to go first. But 90+% of the time, they choose to go second.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running left, Montgomery. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
You got hitting and winning, do this. That's an extreme amount of bias. It's an extreme amount of personal preference.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys are able to extend their lead.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just hadn't been able to punch it in until that point. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off.
I think it's very dope that, put it this way,
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
It doesn't happen like that in either direction. It's like if
on play action, Lawrence.
It's probably
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Lawrence will throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Lions will take over. And defensively, they were ready for that. A full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, someone's got to feel really good about that. And that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Antonio Johnson makes the stop. Here's a 2nd and 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. 65 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Goff. Open man right side is St. Brown. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Of what you will actually budget your events to, right? So even if bootlegs continues to raise through the roof,
and we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
The market has to balance based on what's going on from the consumer base. If there's a million bootlegs for a max out event, that just means that I gotta pay everybody different. That's just how it goes. That, or else get out of battle rap and just say bootlegs put me out of business, people. No, you budget to everything that's going on.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
You think that bootlegs is taking
on first down, it's gone.
That's what you have to budget to.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better reviews and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as he'll get this down inside the 35. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Goff on first down. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off play action. Here's Goff. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Nobody cares.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Eluding the pressure right. Got his man, it's Williams. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
But this is the reality of the shit. And the more analytics and metrics that you have, the more that you can make that phone call to that route is, damn, I used to think that you was worth $15,000. The harsh reality is you're worth $5,000.
Now they show Jets. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
So when you hear somebody easy
the line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
You know why? Because he's seeing the fucking
Here's Goff.
Okay.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself not just so early, partner, you know you got a bottle up.
Get the ball! Ball!
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be good. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. So a happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think the coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of blockers that got each.
Back to Montgomery on second down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
The yardage he's piling up right now. This feels like a full game. Not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, they go Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. That one let go deep for Laporta. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Great ball today. Beautiful campus, man. God, this campus is so beautiful. It's unbelievable.
From the 50, it's gone.
Why wouldn't you want to be a Buff right now?
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one, and earns him a fresh set of downs. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
With Kansas selected on Fox, we will have 9 regular season games on network television. All of the 12 on either the flagship
Gibbs straight ahead, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is second and 6. Now it's gone.
And Earl Campbell played a weak Earl.
Escaping the pressure race. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces third and long.
Maxwell semifinalist this season. Travis 9 receiving touchdowns on offense, giving up 0 receiving touchdowns on defense.
Third and long. It's gone. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
I respect the head coach.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And that'll keep this a 9-point game.
The Big 12, of course, he was like that with the Pac-12. He's a legend.
And this is a commentary in today's kickers, and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
All the young men that he's sent on to the NFL as well as
another toe for ETN. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Put my hats off to that
now
whole
what
staff.
A first down pickup of 8.
Accomplished over decades. Let's go.
Hey, Coach.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? Thank you, Edward C. Sports Report. Just curious, Jimmy Styles for this week and how he's feeling.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
He's able to work
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but closed here quickly at the end. Just need a yard here, second and 1.
Weeks in. Tremendous
now they'll throw it with Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Za'Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On first and 10, it's ETN.
Coach, I know that you're aware
this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Is it not really?
Travis Etienne, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score.
Earlier this season, it was all short tracks.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is down to 2. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run.
So which one of you do we believe? So why would we listen? We
able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Where we going, we know how to get there. So we don't listen to the outside noise.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
On a
Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll try to run wide side with Montgomery. He'll get this up to about the 44.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now gone. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Good question, though. Look. Coach Ron's goals for
the throw is gone.
Been a historic season for the program, and things are
only touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
I was just curious.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-ups. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Goff now looking to throw. Short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 33. A nice pick up there at 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now a 1st down throw.
This is the toughest year of his career. They're obviously not playing.
And seeing no out. Now they'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
But they haven't quit. They're still tough. They're still aggressive. They're still stout defensively. They can still do some things that force you into some looks.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 14. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
You think about the great receivers in the game, what do they have in common? The ability to create separation in their routes. But it's a head fake, a sharp cut, showing a different route, the subtle bump. It's a tough skill to teach, and this is well done here to get open and pick up the 1st down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
We've changed the roster.
From the red zone now, Goff. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on, you're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
110 yards on the ground so far for Montgomery. It's a 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense is a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Yes, Lord.
Montgomery. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. They got it done.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
High school players. How many's going to play that freshman at the most?
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Now you got 20 guys redshirt. So when you go through that spring with
No
that 20
run back
guys
here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. Jacksonville offense gets the ball back. Travis Etienne and company head back out there.
They'll be looking to get in the end zone again. Had the touchdown, as you see, last drive on 4 carries. And during the break, we were looking at some of the replays from the previous drive. Really good holes created, great space.
Yeah, I like the observation you had, though, during that break about, okay, they've got to do something to slow down their runners. So is it bringing in more defensive linemen? Is it dropping in extra linebackers? What are you going to do? Personally, I'm going to take my safety and drop him into the box. I'm going to have at least 7 in there until he shows that he can beat me through the air.
Yeah.
I've got to slow down the running
I
game.
was just going to say, you'll take the exposure in the passing game over the top until you can prove that you can stop the running game.
Sometimes you go cold because you haven't thrown it in a while. Let's see if he can heat up again.
Back now at Ford Field. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth. Davis, nice grab. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Everybody care right now, right? Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Now Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he's got this down to the 35. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
Something bad to happen.
He'll get a nice jump there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think one of his best offensive games last week.
Now Lawrence.
Playing both ways.
A short throw to Ingram.
100% proud of that entire line.
That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set them up 1st and goal.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a foot, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
It's an experience.
Travis Etienne, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jags have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
You have, I think, 3 receivers.
David Montgomery and the Lions about set to begin this next series. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You probably got some help even from your wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitched again. He's had a good game. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play. They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on, catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
The offense on 3rd third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3 on the give. Here's Gibbs. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
The main thing is to get the ball to the quarterback. That's number one.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
2 quick ones for you. You mentioned the success of your defense.
Our number one stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, or the offensive line is executed well today, try and get him over 100 yards.
8 yards there on a first down.
I know this game's winding down and people are getting tired, and that's when you really want a big-body guy running the football. But I have to tell you, watching him run it, I wonder why they don't use him more earlier in the game.
Yeah, those bigger guys here late in the game, you're trying to protect the lead, usually not as fumble-prone either.
No, that is so true because they are taught, take care of the ball as you surge forward, and you often see them with both hands wrapped around it when they go through the line.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some racks.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
But we still found one another. I thank God for that. And just the little things
out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Peggy will beat you before I'm telling you. Because she's going to get out in the hole. I know she's going to get out in the hole, and you're not going to catch
Play
it.
action. It's gone.
Come on, Peggy has that on you.
He's got his man on the crossing route. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Hand off now to Gibbs. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
It's about the Jimmies and Joes. True. Do you pass that sentiment down to your guys that you have more firepower down the stretch?
Gibbs has it. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
You like giving Pat the credit that he deserves.
Goff now to throw.
That is unbelievable. Maybe because he had to stand in
he brings it in off the deflection. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Now that's a defensive coordinator's nightmare right there. You're covering everyone, and the guy's not even the intended receiver ends up making the play.
Right place, right time, I guess.
When that ball's tipped up in the air like that, you got to go up and get it. Offense and defense, and in this case, the offense ended up grabbing it.
They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
You got to know what you're doing and know what you're calling. And we have a tremendous relationship.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Everybody that's inside.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Gibbs again, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to build on. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
So now here come the Lions up to go for 2. Goff looking to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Yeah, man, make this so.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you could use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
A throw over the middle taken in. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Draw play. Etienne powers through it. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and a yard. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
Yes!
End zone, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Riley Patterson on. A lot of pressure on this kick. From 28 yards out. Patterson's kick is good. And this is back down.
Man, they got all 3
timeouts
timeouts, though.
So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Bro.
Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
Stop.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have a Lions 1st down, and that's the one that should seal a victory. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf. And today, that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
Great game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.